Okay. Let's see how loud this is. Okay. Let's see how far this goes. I hope this is better. If you can hear me from this corner, that really sparks a lot of joy. I hope this is better. If you can hear me from this corner. Oh yeah, you can totally hear me. Perfect. 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 Oh, I have to cough. Alright, this is gonna be very exciting. Because I have a silly setup. If I would take a photo of this setup, it's kind of insane. First cooking stream. How is everyone doing? I have no idea if I'll be able to read the chat from this far away. I hope for the best. That's all I can hope for. Where's my link? Link? Say hello. This is gonna be so silly. I'm a little nervous. Why am I nervous? Well, that's a fantastic question because I am not a good cook. People who know me well know that that's a fact. I got a little heart. Do a little heart here. I am truly not a cook. I'll be able to see Twitch chat, okay? YouTube. Pray for yourselves. Maybe I could see it from a distance. Maybe I could just make it a little bigger so I could maybe see it better. Leave. Quit. There we go. Okay. I had to move so much stuff around. Just to get this right. I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna flip it over. You're not even gonna see me there. It's gonna be a little underwhelming. You got the little Santa in the corner that's gonna watch you. I have my comfort bonnet on. Can you see me? Hold on. I taped a light to the top of my little thing. There's like it's like a square, kind of. Oh, I should have flipped this. This is uncomfortable when I'm mirrored. Okay, I'm gonna flip this real fast. Hold on. Sorry, I don't like being mirrored. It's very uncomfortable. Unlock you. Alright, it's not as fun with the guy not in the corner, you know. I mean, he's still watching. You know, he's fine. He's doing good. Alright, perfect. Now I won't be, like, flipped. Ow! My leg. I'm thinking maybe I should have worn like a t-shirt because this thing is a tank top. I probably should have worn a t-shirt. You know, you live. Oh, I'm gonna stand back here so you can see me. You live and let die. You know. Is this supposed to be refrigerated? Oh, I'm supposed to refrigerate this. Update for an hour. That's been out. I think like it'll be okay. That will be fine. They'll be usable. All that fun stuff. Who knows? Hello. How are you? Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. I'm cooking. Alright. I'm a little spooked. I'm gonna be honest. This is a little intimidating. You'll understand with time. You'll understand one day why I'm so spooked. So I have the book with me. It's back here, so I can read it. This is, oh, let me bring it forward. It's gonna be flipped. This is one of my cookbooks that I have. The one we're doing is from Food Wars, just like the show. That's crazy. The one I'm making art for right now. Isn't that a funny coincidence? I gotta make I'll make a piece of art for this, so then when I farm content out of this, me and my awkward positioning, it will be very funny. So, you have the ingredients. Look at that. I can just point to it. Over there, along the line, next to Santa. You have the ingredients there, so you can follow along. I mean, you don't have to cook with me, but you can see how much I mess up. I'm pacing back and forth. See how much I mess up. My eggs are back here. Are eggs supposed to be refrigerated? They haven't. Just like the heavy whipping cream. Okay. So this is a souffle omelet. I don't want my head cut off. I'm gonna be back here. This is a souffle omelet. I can read the little funny thing at the top. Of course, is from Food Wars, episode 13 and 14, Metamorphosis. So, Soma Yukihara's father spends the next 3 years traveling and cooking around the world. He sends his son, Soma, to Totsuki Culinary Academy. The program is cutthroat, pun intended. I don't think you need to add that in there. I don't think that's very funny. And the students participate in a shogoki food competitions to prove themselves as culinary experts. This 2-episode challenge, Soma and his new fellow classmates are tasked to prepare a buffet-style egg dish with a fresh sense of wonder to serve at breakfast for the following morning for a large, discerning crowd. Soma's souffle omelets give him some grief, but I added a special ingredients to help stabilize the omelets so they don't deflate. Sugar. Thank you, person. So, the ingredients over yonder, there is a step-by-step guide here that writes it out as to what you're supposed to do. We're gonna pray that we can follow instructions on a piece of paper. That's the goal. I feel like the first thing, we're making the tomato sauce first. So that's why it's at the top there. It's tomato sauce time. So, imagine if I dropped the book immediately. We're going to make the tomato sauce. So we're going to place the tomatoes on a cutting board and draw an X with a sharp knife. Almost dropped it again. On the skin at the top and the bottom for easy peeling. Then put the tomatoes to a heat-proof bowl, pour some boiling water, cover, and let sit for 2 minutes. Okay, that one seems like easy enough to do. I feel like that seems manageable. I gotta wash the tomatoes and everything. I was thinking about, oh, I won't say that right now. I'm thinking about a lot of things, you know. I was thinking, am I supposed to have that here? Like, that's technically, okay. I'm gonna wash the tomatoes. There's like a little sticker on it. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Alright. The tomatoes are done. I feel like this would have been a good one to do when I was still the other name. Tomatoes are fun, you know? But I think it's like a metamorphosis. Just like the episode, just like the episode, just like the episode of what we're doing, you know? It's a metamorphosis. We're on a new name, new situation. I'll explain why I have a comically large onion there. It's my apple juice. I'm gonna put this in a different spot. Maybe like back here. I don't like that spot, honestly. It kind of reminds me to stay like back here when I'm just talking instead of doing things. Okay, one, I'm gonna boil water. I have this little heater thing back here, the water heater thing. I got a big bowl. We're gonna put the tomatoes in this big bowl. I hope you enjoy the water sounds, because you're going to hear a lot of that. I don't know how much boiling water I need, but this boils pretty fast, so we can just kind of meander here for a bit. I'm going to do everything in order, because I mainly don't want to mess up and get lost in the sauce. That's exactly what I don't want to do. So we're sticking to number one. And we're kind of hanging out here until that thing boils. I feel like once it's boiled, then I'll cut that. I think I have to turn this off. I don't know how much battery is left in this. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to turn that off every time I'm not, like, there. And when I get there, I'll turn it on. Big brain, wrapped in my bonnet. I was thinking of getting, like, an actual chef hat, but then I don't think that would have fit over my headphones. I think the bonnet looks good enough anyways. A lot of people that don't know what a bonnet is will be like, are you wearing a chef hat? Yeah, I'm cooking recipes for my hair. Oh, you know that TikTok? There's like the... I don't even want to sing it, because like, I don't know the whole thing. It was a fast food worker that had the thing. And she's like, oh, I don't want to waist over 9 inches. And she's like, ugh! That's my rib cage. Alright, this thing's a little higher. See, can I do that? That really hurt. I think it worked better because she had more fat on her body. I'm just a twig. I think the sounds are necessary. I don't want to tighten this. I'm going to be honest. I liked it when it was up at my ribs. Next time I do this, I will wear, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. What? I shouldn't have untied it. Whatever, I'll put it down here. Next time, I'll wear, like, an actual t-shirt instead of a tank top that doesn't go all the way down. Or I'll wear a tank top that goes all the way down. I think that will be better. I'm gonna kind of meander over here. I feel like that's a loud sound. I don't know how loud this is. Or I could just hang out up here. Oh. Oh, I can read the chat if I'm like right here. One bad thing about this is that I don't have um a stool. So I have to just like, because I can't fully go. Oh, I could just hang out here. This is on my knees. I could just hang out here. Guys, and it's a tomato, and a tomato. I felt like a crazy person at I went to Publix to like last minute buy everything. And I was wondering, what the hell is oregano? I don't know what that is. Oh, it's closed, so good thing to know. Imagine I like slammed this in there and like no one had any. I was like shaking and I was getting irritated. I was like, why is it not coming out? I had to eat before I did this because I realized I didn't really eat anything for the day. I did have overpriced dumplings, but they technically weren't dumplings. They were like Himalayan blend dumplings. Overpriced. They were good though. I would have paid like $3 for them. You know? Alright. I got most of this little barrier off. Oh, I just put it right in there. Awesome. Some of that's going in the trash. Tough for them. Tough. I was trying my best, okay? I was trying my best. Oh. I hear it. It's almost done boiling, so I don't have to stand here in the dark. I am dark. I have to figure out a different light. Do I get one of those well, if this is successful, do I get one of those ring lights? I almost made a new like little guy, little gal in the corner there that had like a whole thing, and I was like, I gotta start the stream. I kind of ran out of time. I made it with like a bowl and a whisk, and I was like, oh, I was on fire there for a second, but then I ran out of time, and I was like, I don't want to sit here for a bit longer. I'm nervous. I don't, I don't want to be meandering as this happens. Okay. I hear it bubbling behind me. So I feel a little. Oh, it finished. Okay. So now we can wash our hands again. I don't have a sharp knife. So let's read what it says real fast. It says cutting board, draw an X at the top and the bottom. Do I cut this thing off? I don't want to kneel for this one, so I'm just gonna hunch over. I don't know if I cut this off. I'm gonna be honest. It says to cut. I'll definitely be able to cut it at the bottom. Okay, I did a big X. I do have to stand up for this. I apologize. I'm not very good at hunching over yet. Okay, well, it's definitely at the bottom. I guess I'll just cut through. I didn't really think about what I'm going to cover this with. It says to cover it with something. I'm supposed to cut it off? Oh. Why didn't it say that in the instructions? I just made the X's. This is so painful. I just made the X's. Um, can I leave it there? Also, hello, I cannot read who that is. I can see what it's. I don't want to walk over. Is that you, Mike? It might be. I just want to formally apologize if that's you. You're gonna hate this. You're gonna hate the whole thing. I'm supposed to peel it. Okay, well, I'll try cutting it off. Um, okay, I think I did it. I'll make a bigger X. Yay. Alright, I'll try to cut this off too. It's kind of in there. Can I like carve it out? I'm gonna do that. Oh, it popped out. Is that bad? Oh no. Okay. Well, it's gone. It's definitely gone. I feel like I should cut that out. I'm gonna cut that out. I'm gonna try at least. You know, I'm over it. Okay, I'm gonna put them side by side. I'm gonna throw this part out. Look at me. I'm so clean. Hope for the best. Okay. What am I covering this with? Bowl. Oh, okay. We're gonna do that. So, on the instructions here, transfer to a heat-proof bowl. Pour over some boiling water to cover and let sit for 2 minutes. Okay. Until the skin starts peeling. So I'm just gonna dump it in here. Imagine it exploded. I think I committed a sin. I just want to let you know that I didn't wash this bowl off. I'm sorry. I kind of want to move. Oh, my bad. You can't even see. I kind of want to move them, but this is boiling water. Okay, I moved it. Sometimes I'm too smart for my own good. Alright, well, we're gonna cover it now. Can I touch the bottom? Yeah, I can. Why did I scream like that? I don't know. Such a strange sound came out of me. I apologize. It was not a sound I was very proud of. Cleaning up the workstation. Keeping it clean. I wash off the board. Okay. Seems good enough. 2 minutes. Jeremy Renners. Doing autographs in 2 minutes. Alright. So far, so good. I feel like we're doing good. Okay, sometimes I remind myself of how awkward I am. I don't know if that's a good thing. There was that guy. I'm going to talk about it. There's that guy that, maybe I should create a timer because I feel like I'm just going to keep yapping and I'm going to forget about it. Okay, hold on. 2-minute timer. Thank you. Big money on this watch. Okay. So, there's that game we played with Mr. Fantastic, the one that wanted us to suck his balls for the whole time. I thought of an insult. I always think of insults after it happens. Gotta pull up my pants. My pants are a little too long. And the insult was like, oh, you sound like you can be groomed by Dr. Disrespect, or like a YouTuber. He had a squeaky, it wasn't like a kid, it was clearly like a 20-something-year-old on the younger side that like had a bad day at work or something. And like it was Mr. Fantastic DPS 1. He's supposed to be an off tank 2. I thought of something funny. I'm gonna keep talking now. 2. He's supposed to be an off tank. So I'm the solo tank as Doctor Strange. I'm feeling a little peakishly strange. And Goatman, I don't know who Goatman is. With peace and love, we love you, Goatman. Thank you for your advice. As I was carrying on with, that guy wasn't even attempting to peel, even when I was yelling at him to peel. One made no sense. And he's like, where's my healing? Where's my healing? As both of them are dead behind us. And notice, I was dying a crazy amount because I'm trying to stay in the front when there is a Hawkeye, a Hela, what was the other one? It wasn't Black Widow. It was another like heavy burst damage DPS. There's 3 DPS shooting down my shields faster than the Twin Towers. And oh. That's 2 minutes. That's 2 minutes. Meander time is over. Alright. I can't lift up the bowl. We're testing to see if the skin is peelable. I'm gonna get rotated on this guy. I just poked a hole in it. Oh my. Oh, I did another one. It was huge. Okay, I rotated it. We're gonna do it maybe another 2 minutes. I hope it doesn't come out soggy. I mean, it's supposed to be a paste. Maybe that helps. Back to my meandering. What was I saying? Oh, that guy. It wasn't peeling for. We had 3 high burst DPS on the enemy team shooting at me, and he's like, "Oh well, you've died. You're what was it? 3, like 2 and 5 or something like that. Maybe 2 and 6." And I'm like, "Yeah, because our supports are dying. Because I can't peel for them fast enough. Every time I do peel, then there's no one in front making space for the DPS are doing. Both Mr. Fantastic's not doing anything. He's not being very fantastic. And he's just constantly, I see him going in there like a gabagoo. What is he doing? Why is he doing that? And of course, 20-something-year-old, no girlfriend, no life, probably still listening to Andrew Tate like an idiot. Or what was it, Fresh and Fit? Oh, those guys were goners. I had a friend one time go on that show. One of my friends through college. And I would call her, I don't call her this. I would describe her as a non-binary goddess. Fantastic person. Let's take another look here. And she tried explaining to them what like non-binary was, and which was a losing cause. Like, you shouldn't have even. Ooh, that's peelable. How do I get this out? How do I get this out? Oh, I'll pray that's on Twitch. Playing Rivals while watching this, and someone left my team. Oh, big winner. Oh, hopefully you didn't have a Mr. Fantastic telling you to suck his balls for the whole time. That was mine. Alright, I'm gonna get one of those, like, tongs. Those little things. I feel like that's, like... Why are they so long? Are they always like this? That would be the best. No balls. No. It's not worth it. Okay, let me read the instructions before I disappear. Okay, so pour boiling water to cover. Let sit for 2 minutes or until the skin starts to spew. Yep. Tomatoes from the water using a sloted spoon? What the heck's a sloted spoon? I must use a sloted spoon. What is that? What is that? What is a slotted spoon? A sledded spoon? I don't... Is it a spoon with holes in it? I got a spoon with holes in it. Oh. It's kind of greasy. I don't want to use this. I don't really use such a spoon. Sledded spoon. I feel like I got tongs, though. I feel like I could do that instead. I've got the spoon set on the cutting board to cool. I'm using the tongs, man. I got balls, unlike that guy. Down. Bang. Down. Bang. Dude, I'm too good at the game. How am I going to touch that bowl? It's hot. Fun fact. This is a little avatar bowl. This was handmade. When I went down, went to a club or something. It was an anime rave, like a mini one. And they were giving out prizes. And they were all handmade and painted bowls. So this is an awesome ramen bowl. You can't even see what I'm talking about. Awesome ramen bowl. Love that bowl. Cool to the touch. I'll wait a little bit. Let's wait a little bit. I'm a little nervous. But yeah, that Mr. Fantastic was not very fantastic. Single-handedly destroyed the morale of the whole team. And then I was rage baiting him. For the whole time. Because eventually he ran out of insults. And he kept saying, balls, balls, balls. And so I was like, oh, why don't you bing it? You can think of a different insult. Yahoo it. Like, maybe Google will help you. And even the other teammates were clowning on him, like, this guy's a child. What is this? What's wrong with you? That's why I like playing the game. That's why I like playing the game. You know, think back about that spoon. That kind of makes sense. Slotted spoon. Is that what that says? It does. It does. Okay, that makes sense. On second thought, it kind of makes sense. I'm gonna scooch this guy down a lot farther. Oh, big MVP. Who are you playing? Big MVP action. About to see this MVP play of me peeling this damn thing. Boom, look, do you see how easy that came off? Should I have left it in there longer? Boom, look at that. Guys, play the game. Am I saving these? Blade, big, big. Oh, discard the skin. Okay. Discard the skin. Bless you. Peeling away. Look at how good that is. Boom, dude. MVP. MVP. Uh-oh. There's one in the middle that's kind of like... Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Okay. Is it like over if I have a piece of skin on here? Like, do I have to get every single piece of skin off? I feel like I'm gonna be here for a bit. It's going in the recycling. You can recycle that. You cannot, actually. It's over. It's over. How did it? Ugh. I messed this one up. This one's so bad. Maybe I should take off the top. Alright, I'm gonna take off the top of the trash can. You can't even see. Okay, I'm gonna put it on the recycling one. See, I'm so smart. MVP. Play the game. Okay, take an apple juice break. that's just my stupidity. Eeh. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. I feel like it'll be okay. You know, I think it's going to be okay if there's like a little bit of skin somewhere. I don't think ice will come through my door and be like, I cannot believe you left skin on here. I cannot believe it. Next time I do this, I will make the X's bigger. Yeah, they did say big X's. I thought the X's were already pretty big. Update. Bigger the better. It's coming off pretty good. Coming off pretty good. Eh. Okay, I'm so excited for this. I'm so ready for this tomato to be done. Is that I have another tomato? Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think we're doing okay. So far, tomato peeling going well. Going well, folks. How would you rate my peeling? 200 words or less. Connect it to the geoeconomic state of the world with how I'm peeling this tomato. Riddle me that, Batman. I think I missed a big piece, and I can't really tell. Okay, that feels like a skin is off. Yeah! One done. The next one done. On to the next one. On to the next one. On. Ooh, look at that peel. Juicy peel. And then it disappears. Who knows? Am I getting all the skin off? I don't. Yeah, oh, do join that Discord. For YouTube people, so sorry. That link does not pop up for YouTube people. But it definitely is a link in the description for the YouTube folks. Twitch people, you already know what to do. Oh my god, that's taking actually for a while. Maybe I should have let it boil, sit in the water a bit more. I mean, it's coming off pretty easily, but not everything is. I feel like I'm doing surgery on a grape. That's what that's my current emotions. Definite current emotions. Oh wait, you're doing surgery on a grape. Doing surgery on a grape. Okay, I can't peel this. Maybe I should have left it in a bit longer. Maybe. That's what I'm thinking to myself. I'm like, I feel like I'm really digging into this tomato, and I feel like I'm taking off more than the skin. You see, that's the thing I hate about cookbooks. They always assume the person knows how to cook. I mean, okay. So, like, I feel like that makes sense. If, like, hey, I'm not going to buy a cookbook. There's a low thing I'm going to buy a cookbook if I don't know how to cook. But I feel like most people don't really know how to cook. They're just kind of winging it. I don't believe it. None of y'all are gourmet chefs. I don't believe you when you say you know what a tablespoon versus a teaspoon is. I don't believe you. Oh, this is such a struggle. This one's a real struggle. I think this one, folks. We're gonna have some skin on it. Ice is gonna have to arrest me. It's over. Oh my god, this is driving me insane. That is not coming off. The first one was so good. Did I take too long? The tomato gods are really upset with me. That's why I can't use that name anymore. Oh my goodness. I'm trying my best. I have tomato juice. I have a cut on my finger. Right in there. Nice. Nice. I would say not rubbing alcohol feeling, but doesn't feel great. I wouldn't recommend it. I don't think there's some like health kick to it. I don't know, what's the health benefits to tomatoes? That's a great question. You know, like carrots are like, oh, it's supposed to help your eyesight. What do tomatoes help? Oh, I had a crazy thought. I'm not gonna say that right now. That's an insane thought. I have so many like random snippets of skin just kind of everywhere on this thing. Not doing good here. With the peel, not doing good. Oh no, not doing good at all. That finger's really hurting now. Let me... Ow. Not good. Update, not good. I'm kind of over it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of over the skin. The skin... This is what foreskin wishes it is. It's what it wishes it was. This damn tomato skin. Unflinching. Unrelenting. Never moving. I'm glad you can't see my face. Just irritated. Straight irritation. Oh, this is where we have a apple juice break. I would say next time I do this, take the tomato out one at a time. Make deeper cuts. Peel faster. Peel it when it's hotter. A temporary walk out of frame. They used to hear me. Poor Twitch people, huh? I'm back. I thought about how do I describe a GIF? Like, you know, you have your tongue out and you wag it back and forth, and there's like a drawn version of that. Like, how do I describe that in Google? I want that GIF. What? How am I typing that in? I feel like my Coca-Cola socks are on its last lifeline. Chop the flesh into small dice. Like squares. D20s? What type of dice? D6? D4? Alright, I think I can do it into squares. This is another very exciting moment. That's cool enough. I can dump this in here. Here we go. Get that guy out the way. I might have to use that bowl again, so I'm going to put him over here. Alright. I don't know how to cut this into squares. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to keep it a buck. Dice. Does that mean cut it into squares? feel like it does. I feel like the picture here is not very helpful. The drawing's not very accurate. It's too vague. Very airbrushed. Not helpful. Ooh. Hey guys. Alright. Well, I'm gonna try to cut these into dice. I don't know what that means. Skin or no skin? Deal or no deal? What TV show, if you had to pick one, which, like, one of those, like, not reality TV shows, like, what's Wipeout? Those, like, competition TV shows? Which one? Ooh, tomato guts on the ground. Tomato guts on the ground. I feel a little silly having to Google what dicing means, so I'm not going to do it. I'll just make them into small squares. I mean, this isn't small. So what am I going to do with this? What do I do this? Okay, I'm going to put this in a bowl then. Owie, my finger. I should go on Wipeout? Absolutely not. Just put this in here. That is such a poor idea. You know there's like those videos of the people bouncing right off the balls? That would be me. That would be me. I would totally bounce right off those balls. I just don't think I'd survive. I don't think I'm geared towards that. I hope this isn't supposed to be smaller. I pray that Alex is not watching this because he taught me how to cut things and I'm not following the way he taught me. So sorry. My fingers are right in the way of the knife. Maybe the tomato is covering that. So actually, you see nothing. You should truly see nothing. I think you'd be good on the America's Ninja Warrior. I think you'd do pretty good at that. I think you could do that. Might have thrown out the wrong piece of tomato. I would go on like Takashi's Castle or something. It can't be like Wipeout. I feel like it's too simple. Like it's like, yeah, there's some crazy stuff that happens, but like, no, I want to be like, entire family will remember this. Like the little pop-up comes up on the screen. Your family will remember this. Like just pain and suffering. There's this guy on TikTok. I call him he kind of reacts to like random stuff. I don't know if I've sent you one of his things. I usually he reacts to nature documentaries like it's like a esports game or like a something like that. And I think they are so funny. And he was reacting to one that was like one of those game shows. It's not Wipeout, but it's like one of those Japanese game shows that are like 10 times harder than it should be. And it was on like, they were wearing like latex suits. And they were on like a soap slide or something like that. Start sending you those? Okay, I will. It was on a soap slide. And they're in the latex suits. And then the people at the top kept adding more soap. And I was getting pissed. Like, they get to the people, there's like 5 different colors. They would get to the top, and then you just see them to go. It was so sad. They were like, if they lifted a hand up, they would have touched like the winning button or whatever, something like that. And it happened so often. I will try and find that video because that is so funny. I'm not going to do it now because I have tomato hands. But that, I love that guy. He reacts to such stupid things. It like cracks me up so bad. I feel like this, once this mixes together, you're not gonna notice that this was like a square, you know? That like I didn't cut this correctly. I feel like okay, fuck that guy. I feel like you won't notice. You see, like, I don't have patience for cooking. Like, I wish I did. That's why I thought this would be funny. Like, I'm glad I ate something before, because if I didn't eat something and I started cutting these damn tomatoes, I'd been irritated. Straight irritation. The reason I'm cutting this guy funky is because the little green thing is there. Tomato cube in the trash. Tomato cube. I make tomato go in cube because it said make a cube. If that means like I'm supposed to dice it really thin, should have said that. Cubed. Making them into D6s. That's what I'm making them into. Oh, oops. Should have cut this one down the center. Whatever. Okay. We're not going to talk about that. Okay? We're not talking about that one. That was a tough cut. Say at least 3 out of the 10 there. That was a 3 out of 10 cut. Okay. I think I'm doing good. In my head, I'm doing good. And I think that's all that matters, because it's not like y'all eating it. Ooh. It sounded sloppy. I thought my dad was watching a slave movie. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done. Yes! Oh. Then we gotta wash the tomato juice. Tomato juice. Okay. It's all over this cutting board. I should buy a new one. It's an old cutting board. And I hang this cutting board up to dry next to Santa here. Imagine if I programmed Santa's eyes. Like, I figured out a way to, like, make his eyes blink at something, and I would just gaslight everyone and be like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's just as, like, his eyes doesn't move or something. Bedtime, damn. Oh, yeah, it is 10. It's 11. Thank you for stopping by. I'll show you the finished one. I mean, it'll be in the big Discord as well. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good day at work tomorrow. So many kisses. Tomatoes diced. Alright. What is the next one? Okay. So we did number 1. Step 1 completed. Did number 1. And number 2, in a medium saucepan, heat the olive oil. all I got is canola oil, so I'm gonna use that. Heat the canola oil over medium heat, then add shallots, and cook until translucent for about 2 minutes. Add garlic and cook until fragrant, 2 minutes more. Then stir tomato paste, like the whole tomato paste, okay, for another 2 minutes, or until red oils release. Stir in the diced tomatoes, oregano, 1/4 sugar, season with salt and pepper. Okay. So this is where we start cutting things up. So I did not, my Publix has no shallot. My Publix, no shallots. Didn't even have regular ginger. I had to buy a bag of ginger. I had to buy this bag. This made me feel upset when I bought this. They didn't have regular ginger there. I had to just like get this. I can peel a ginger. I had to get that. Why did that randomly disconnect? Great questions. Was I too far away? I feel like I wasn't. That just said good night. That's literally what that said. I feel. Why'd that turn off? Was I like. I think I might have been too far away for too long, like over here. Maybe that's what that was. I don't know. We're working on it. Okay. We're on to the next step. That's not the one I was doing. Shallots. I was complaining about the shallots. No shallots in my Publix. So we got onion. I googled what that was. It's basically an onion. So imagine it's not an onion. I just thought it was. 1 shallot. I don't know how big shallots are, but I really like onions, so I'm just gonna cut a big amount of onions. That's kind of what I'm feeling. So, onions, I have a bit more experience with because I like onions. So anytime I cook anything, I put onions in it if I have onions available. I'm gonna take this guy off in the corner. I didn't really charge my headphones, so I hope that they are, charged enough for this. Not like I'm near the computer, just sit and let them charge. Alright. So, I'm gonna cut that guy. I guess I'll just use this half. So I'm gonna put this guy here for now. And I'm gonna try and peel off that top layer of yuck. Ooh. Ooh. Top layer of yuck. And you're probably like, why did you touch the ground? And then the thing again, because we're washing off the onion. All the stuff that makes you cry is the stuff that flies into your eyes if you don't wash the onion. Of course, there's always going to be that stuff there, but if you wash it a little bit, it should be okay. And so we're going to look again. I don't know what a shallot is again. It says 1 shallot minced. So we're going to use another bowl. Put that bowl there. Oh, actually, we'll leave that bowl up here for now so you can see me cut imperfectly. I'm going to use a whole onion, this part here. I don't know how to dice an onion. So we're going to try our best. They're kind of going to be big pieces. And, you know, I feel like there's nothing wrong with having big pieces. As the onions, you know? I like onions. I feel like nothing wrong with that, you know? And there you go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. I feel like we're doing pretty good. You know, I think we're doing pretty good. That looks pretty diced to me, you know? It's a square. You know? Square. Close enough. My eyes are starting to itch a little bit, so... The fumes. I don't know if I was supposed to cut that bit, I'm gonna be honest. Let me be clear. Okay, get that in there. What's in my eyes? Okay, now we're struggling a little bit. Remember how I said I was really good at cutting onions? I was lying. That was a fucking lie. All of it was lies. I sit on a throne of lies. Just like the heel mentality, you just fake it till you make it. Is this diced onions? I don't know. It's at least a square. Wonder. You think the Pentagon... The Pentagon was a different shape. Do you think people would want to throw planes into it? I think that's a good question. Riddle me that, Batman. Why did they come up with the Pentagon as a pentagon? The person was supposed to make a square, and they're like, "Oops." I mean, there is the pentagonal like defense sort of thing, so that's probably what it is. But I think it's funnier to think like someone messed up, and they just started figuring out. Like, you know, Alright, there's a little bit in my eye. I kind of want to see if I can wipe it off a little bit. I'm gonna go and sink. Alright, in the kitchen. Wipe it off a little bit. Temporary movement. Alright, we're back again. Back again. Okay, so we did the onion. Did the onion. So next thing we gotta do, oregano, salt, tomato paste, garlic. Okay, garlic. 2 cloves. Minced again. Minced again. This still makes me upset. These little guys. What do you mean you can't make your own? Like, it's not that hard to peel a clove of garlic. Like, I guess it's ease of convenience. Like, okay, like, I need a bunch. So, like, I want. So, like, how much is a clove, by the way? Is that like a circle? The whole clove? A circle? Or is that... What if I put too much? What happens? What if I put too much garlic in here? It's gonna be one garlicky onion. I think we're cooked. We're cooked. How much is a clove? Does it say how many cloves are in here? 1 clove. Oh, hold on. What is a clove? Here, to pass the gate here. How many garlics is 1 clove? Yeah, but they're all individual already. Welcome, Dad, to the stream. 2? That's it? Oh, good thing I asked. I would put the whole thing in there. What are you trying to get? I'm going to use the big ones. Yeah, I wish they had individual ones at the store. I didn't want to buy this whole thing. What am I going to do with all these? That's true. That's a good idea. Okay. I think we're doing pretty good cutting now. Really small? I'm going as small as I can. What if I don't do that? It's a professional technique I'm using here. Okay, I think that's pretty small. Looks pretty small. Looks weird. I'm gonna eat it anyways. Yeah, looks weird. Anyways. Ow, my eyes. I thought it was all the onions that did this. Or maybe I just didn't do good getting the onion juice out. Maybe that's what. Ah. Ah. Oh, this really hurts my eyes. Okay, good enough. There's a few more I could cut. Good enough. Oh my god, my eyes. I didn't know they did that. We're gonna have another bathroom break. Sponsored by the damn bathroom. Oh my god. That really hurt my eyeballs. Uh, uh, uh. Oh. We did that. Alright, let's have a heart-to-heart here. Reread the list. It sounds about doughs. Not me. Garlic, to stir tomato paste, oils, oregano, salt, pepper. Let me just, do I leave the sauce in there? I think I do. Okay. I think we leave it. So, I have a really big saucepan, which I will leave for later. I'm going to put this away. I get this out of here. To get that out of here. Need more space. I'm going to use the smaller one for now. I'm going to rinse this off. Give it a little rinse. Give it a little dinks. Put this on here. So, reading the instructions again. Medium heat. The olive oil. Okay. Medium heat is like in between 4 and 5. That's what medium heat means to me. Is it supposed to be 4? Maybe I'm going to put it at 4 because I'm a little spooked. I don't want to put it too high. How much oil was I supposed to put in here? I was supposed to just dump it in there and hope for the best. Tablespoon of olive oil. I don't know what a tablespoon is. Okay, I got these little guys that tell me how much. Wow, I'm gonna do 2. Why? I don't know. Just what I feel like. Just what my heart tells me to do. I don't have actual olive oil, so maybe it needs a bit of help. You know? Maybe it needs like a whole different situation. Okay, that's not really closing the way I want it to. That really angers me. Angers me! Angers me to no end. Okay, so first one in there is the onions. First one goes in there, onions. Then garlic. tomato paste. How much tomato paste are we putting in there? 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. Okay. So I got this. Look how cute this guy is. Just look. Here's my tomato paste. He's so small. He's a small little guy. Sorry. Put that tomato paste in there. Now I'm cool. I got an automatic can opener because I'm worth it. I'll leave that on the top there. Tablespoon. Boom! I got it. Tablespoon of that. Okay. So first, we're going to heat the olive oil. That's bubbling. I think that's heated. So now we're going to put in the onions. This is the sad part. You're not going to really see this that well because it's all the way back here. But you will see me standing and crying. So that will be really fun. I'm going to rinse this off real fast. I think I might have to use that again. This is my favorite tool. Flat thing. Whenever I cook things, I always use this thing. When I cook regular eggs, because I usually eat eggs in the morning, like normal humans, I use this to scramble my eggs, because I only know how to scramble eggs. I don't know how to do any other egg procedures. So, I use this guy. So, it says on the whatchamacallit to wait till they're translucent. Onions are translucent. They're opaque, if you really think about it. So, I will just cook them for 2 minutes. That is my plan. Oh, I can just sit back here. I can sit back here. So I think that's fine. So we had it in at 17. We'll do it at 19. And hope for the best. I wish I wore different pants. These pants are so long on me and they keep falling down. They're men's pants. So they have extra length, which I really like. But I don't when I walk around. And I can't really... Usually I wear shoes with this and it gets underneath my shoes and I get irritated. So they are strictly house pants. And they kind of stay like that. I'm gonna move this around. It doesn't say on the instructions if I'm supposed to move it around, but I'm anxious. So I'm doing it anyways. I should hate Twitch people with ad. I should have thought about it. Well, I went to go wash my eyes out of my sins. Okay. Next step, let's just double check. Translucent. Add the garlic. Okay, we're at 19, so I think we can add the garlic. Oh, no, no, no. No. Oh. Okay. Just added the garlic. I feel like this might be too hot. Like, I'm a little nervous. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Because I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm going to I'd rather leave it in for a little bit longer. Have it cooler for a bit. So it takes a bit. Mixing it up. Mixing it up. Mixing it up. Alright. Add the garlic, 2 more minutes. Stir tomato paste. Cook for another 2 minutes. Then add the diced tomatoes. Okay. So we're going to do the tomato, but this is big steps. We're doing big steps here. Nice and fast. We're like, you know, one thing after another. In there, get in there. But I feel like by the time I do this, it's gonna be cold by the time I do the rest of it. Seeing how long the tomatoes took me to peel, I'm a little worried. It's just gonna take like forever. Oh, I saw something. And I'm just gonna, ignorance is bliss. Wow, what was that random thing in the corner of my eye? I must have just too much. Okay, I didn't look at the time. Time for this. Tomato paste. Gonna get a good scoop in there. That might be too much. That's okay. We're gonna have to find another recipe with tomato paste in it. Because I have so much tomato paste. Okay, leave that with the bowl for now. Okay, so then it says, let me stir that for a bit. I feel a little bad for not stirring it. Ooh, that smells good. Actually, smells really good. It smells really good. I'm really excited to eat this. Actually, unironically midnight snack. Okay, we're at 23. Put this back up here because I don't really have a space back there. Tomato paste. Put oregano. How much oregano am I putting in there? Oregano, teaspoon. 1/4 of a teaspoon. What? Okay, this is a teaspoon. I was about to be really confused. A little irritated. Okay, this is a tablespoon. 1 of oregano. We're gonna put it in because it feels like things are burning and I'm scared. Oh, it has a little. We knew that. Okay. Oregano in. This guy. All of it. In. Then we need sugar. Not the stream, boo. Get out of here, dude. Then sugar. I think it's a tablespoon, right? Is it a tablespoon or a quarter? 1/4. 1/4 sugar. I'm trying to go fast. I feel like it's burning. Oh, the thing's in my way. This is definitely sugar. Sugar. Back in here. Where's my mixing thing? Mixing. Alright. I feel like I should let this undercook a little bit so that I can reheat it up once I do the omelet part. Sheesh, that looks really good. Too bad you can't see it. Stir, sugar, salt, and pepper. Okay, I think it said like a pinch of it. Here's my pepper. A little bit more. I'm not afraid of no ghost. It says that you're set to simmer. Get some salt in there. Yeah, I don't know how much I put in there. I just kind of hoped and prayed. Oh, the straight hope and pray. Sugar. I'm gonna mix that bad boy up. Just a little bit. And then let it simmer for 8 minutes. This is where 8-minute timer. We have our lovely phone thing. Next thing we're doing on the list, make the souffle omelets, medium bowl, use a hand mixer, which egg whites. Oh, I didn't really separate the eggs and the egg whites. This is the fun part, because I don't know how to do that. So we're going to move these guys kind of out my way. Let's add the tomatoes in it. Let me rinse it off at least a little bit. So now we're going to get these eggs. I'm going to go a little faster here. One, just so that I don't burn that. Here we go. I'm a little scared. I'm not feeling very egg-tastic, if I do say so myself. I think... I don't think that's how you did that. Okay, well, it's one. Do you like crack it and then take it out? Okay, let's try that. That might be the... that might be what you actually do. I feel like that one kind of like exploded in my hands and it didn't really go anywhere. That feels right. This feels right. Oh, I just broke it. I just broke the yolk. Oh, I just broke it again. This is going really well. These ain't gonna be separated. This ain't gonna be separated at all. This is... I don't know how to separate that. I don't know how to do that. Is it like... Okay, I'm gonna try a different technique. I'm gonna leave the yolk in the bottom of an egg. Okay, let me cook here. And then I'm gonna like do that. I don't know if this is working. It's like... I think that was my most successful one. that's 3. I do that again. The egg kind of rests in my hand. Have the yolk. Boom, that's 2. Okay. I cracked the code. Even though this might be the most chaotic way of separating eggs and yolk, not a single shell. Not a single shell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know how I was saying that there wasn't a single shell? There still isn't, baby. Still isn't. Okay, maybe there. I would say that that's not bad. I'm a little afraid to show you. I'm a little afraid. I'm going to be honest. A little afraid to tip this. Can I go like that? Those are the whites. Does it? I'm leaking. I will do one better. I will take a picture. Dripped right on my phone. Exactly what I wanted. Exactly there. Crazy timing. Crazy. It's a type beat I like to see. That's a type beat I like to see. Alright. Separated those. I should go check on our little thing at the back here. You're doing great back here. These guys are doing great. They kind of mixing up here. They're doing good. I think I should become a professional. Okay, so it's a medium bowl, hand mixer, whisk egg whites in a tablespoon of sugar. Was it a tablespoon? Oh my god, imagine it wasn't. Teaspoon. Good thing I checked. Teaspoon. So this is where big guy comes back in. Boom! I just dumped that. Like half of that went everywhere. And there you go. Still some yolks in there. Can't do that much about that. Can try saving some of it. So, I don't really have a mixing machine. Egg whites that a large bowl. Whisk together the egg yolks, heavy cream, pinch of salt, and pepper. Maybe. Got all too excited. So I do have a whisker though, so it'll be alright. We will do it by hand. We'll do it live. There must be a technique to this, because I don't know what it is. That's 8 minutes. Hold on. Pause for a second. Okay, we're going to leave that on simmer, though. We're going to move this over here. And we're just going to kind of leave that alone for now. I see why it says to use a machine. Because what the chuckle fuck am I doing? Alright, such a chaotic moment. So, bigger bowl, which had eggs, heavy cream, pinch of salt and pepper. How much heavy cream am I putting in here? 2 tablespoons of it. It's a lot of heavy cream. Why is this here? Heavy cream. Ooh. That sure is heavy. Like, what else do you want me to say about that cream? Okay, heavy cream. Pinch, right? Nope, wrong page. Pinch of salt and pepper. That's definitely way more than a pinch, I'm gonna be honest. Had to add equal amounts of way more than pinches, you know? Do I mix that too? Whisk together egg yolks. Gently folding it with a spatula. I don't know what that means, I'll be honest. I'll keep it a buck with you. I don't know what that means. So I'm mixing this thing until stiff peak forms. I don't know what that means. Whew, did I not add enough sugar? I feel like I'm spinning. Just keep spinning, just keep spinning. This must have been what that guy's brain was. Took out the balls. He's like, I got him. I got him with the balls, guys. Isn't that funny? Guys, aren't I funny? No one's backing him up. Okay, I'm gonna take a temporary break here. Ooh, I cut my finger. Ow. Ooh. Okay, Twitch people, so sorry. You just, sometimes in life, you get a whole lot of ads. I feel like I should have watched a video to see, like, what stiff form means. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Until stiff peaks form. Like, does that make sense? That doesn't make sense to me. I think it's getting stiffer. Maybe that's just the copium of me wanting to stop spinning this thing. And I wish I got that emote done. It would have been perfect. Perfect, I tell you. Perfect. for this one particular moment. Alright, I'm gonna put this on the table because I feel a little spooked. That still feels pretty liquidy. Feels like a liquid. Feels like a liquid. Maybe I didn't put enough sugar in it. Did I pull a soma? Put 1/4 in there. I proceed to do a bad idea. It's like, hey, don't just start adding ingredients. Because something's not working. And I'm like, I don't care. It's not working. I don't know what to do. Oh, it's so chaotic. Maybe I should have watched that episode again. I've never felt so locked in before in my life, spinning this stupid thing. Is it smooth though? It says I'm supposed to mix this till stiff peaks. I don't know what that means. It's supposed to be, I mix it until it's stiff. Yeah. I know. That's why I'm about to give up. Okay, I didn't finish mixing. I'm getting help from the peanut gallery. Put this in a bigger bowl. It's not an insult, it's a kind word. Alright, so this is, we're also supposed to mix that. Pinch of salt and pepper. Okay, now we mix this one. Still don't know what stiff peaks mean. That doesn't make sense. Okay, we're mixing. I feel like we're doing pretty good. I feel like we're entering caveman position. I feel like my my roast beef sandwich wasn't enough to sustain. I didn't think I would be mixing my arm off. So I have nothing insightful, nothing fun and exciting to say about this. Oh, I do have one insightful thing. Maybe put the heavy cream back into the fridge. It is my one insightful thing, I will say. It's the only insightful thing I'll say for the rest of the night. Down, 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 down. Okay, I can put that there for a second and look back at the thing. Large bowl, whisk together egg yolks, heavy cream, pinch of salt and pepper. Add the egg whites to the egg yolk, gently folding it with a spatula. Okay, well I have a spatula. I think this is a spatula. So we're going to mix this. I'm over it. Did say to use a machine to do this. I didn't want to clean all that. Okay. I'm going to use the big bowl. I know it says to do the other way. I want to use the big bowl so bad. It's part one. Yeah, this is like, there's nothing firm about that. I'm just mixing it in. I'm just mixing it. I ain't flipping nothing. I'm sorry. I ain't flipping nothing, man. There's nothing to flip here. The egg was there. It was bothering me. I couldn't help it. That's the last bit. Just get in there, dude. I'm hungry. Get in there. You joined the fray. The part that didn't get in there. Yeah, I need to give it a good mix. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Alright, what's next in the... Wash your hands first. Probably like heat up the saucepan. Okay. Yep, definitely did step 4. Non-stick skillet with a lid. Tablespoons of butter. Now, butter. I know how butter works. Medium butter. Over medium heat, half the egg batter, spread it into a circle, cover, medium heat, medium to low. Okay. I didn't retain any of that. I didn't retain any of it. Okay. That's 2 tablespoons. Oh, let me show you. 2 tablespoons. Right there. I am cutting that on my hand. You wouldn't understand. Just too good. I'm gonna say medium low is like 2. Maybe make it a little cooler. Like 145 or something. Okay. Put the saucepan in there. Non-stick with a lid. I got a lid. Tablespoon. Oh, that's a half a tablespoon? I thought that was 2 tablespoons. Oh, we put a lot of butter in there. Oh no, I can't follow instructions. Oh no. Okay. Do I take it out? um, I don't want to waste butter though. I'm just gonna use it. I don't know what else to do. I just gotta use it all. And I have half a tablespoon. I put whole tablespoons in there. That's what I was supposed to do. I was so confident with that too. I was like, yeah, okay. Yeah, two. Oh, you're supposed to cut it in half. You're supposed to cut it in half. Right. 1 inch, cook, add water, around, cover again. Full half immediately. Raining. Oh, okay, I can save it. Let me grab some of it. Okay. Saved. I read the rest of the instructions. You're supposed to cut in half. Okay. So first part. Heat half the tablespoon of butter, medium heat, half the egg batter. Spread it into a circle. Okay. Okay, we're going to try our best. That feels like half of it. Okay. Half of it's in there. It's in there. Okay. Cover it with a lid. And rinse off that lid real fast. So it's kind of chill in there. Cover it with a lid. And reduce the heat to medium-low. Okay, it's been on medium-low. Cook for 3 minutes. 3-minute timer. 3 minutes. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I'm a little scared. This is, you know how at the start I was mixing. I always feel like that's what I do when I get anxious about something. I keep mixing it. It's like I don't want it burnt at the bottom of the pan. You know, I want to keep moving. Like Lucio. He's grooving. He's moving on side to side. I'm a little worried. Add a splash of water. What does that mean? What is a splash? Give me a measurement. A small amount of water around. Add a splash of water. So Canopy Lake Park? Super Soakers Land splash? That big bucket. Boom! Right on top of you? Yeah, that's a splash too. That will create steam. I'm not going to touch that until my thing beeps. I'm not going to touch it. No, sir. No, sir, I ain't going to touch it. No, sir. Oh, I'm nervous. I can feel how nervous I am. You can probably hear me breathing. That's how I feel nervous. I'm so nervous. Something about a damn trial reel. I don't know what that is. Get that out of my face. Temporary step out of screen. We're almost there, though. We're at step 5. Step 5 is the biggest. 5 is the biggest one. The biggest situation. A little nervous, but that's okay. Good night. That means I can say more unhinged stuff. O'clock. So, I think we're okay. I'm still nervous, though. That doesn't change the fact that I'm still nervous. Temporary move off screen for a bit. I'll still yap, though. Oh, the 3 minutes went out. Oh, I gotta go back. Go back. Okay. So today, we're gonna figure out what a splash means. I don't know what a splash means. So, I got a cup with like a really small amount of water. I'm gonna grab this. It says to put it on the outside. Ah! That's on my foot. That will create steam. Okay, it's jumping. I wish I could show you that. It's jumping. Don't worry, I'll wash that later. But on my foot, it's jumping and bumping. Okay, what's after that? Reduce the heat, cook to 3 minutes, and add a splash of water around the omelet directly onto the pan to create steam. Cover the lid again and cook for another 3 minutes. 3-minute timer. I'm scared. So I had a joke in my head. Sometimes when I drive, because I do DoorDash on the side to pay for extra things here and there. Sometimes when I drive, I say really silly things. So I wanted to say this while I was cutting up the tomatoes. But I still have the tomatoes. I look at... Can I go like... that's pretty good, right? Still got my tomatoes there. And I was like... So, like... What do you think the IDF uses for torture? I have an idea. I have an idea for them. If they got tomatoes... and they threw it at the hostages and went, boo, you suck. I think that would do a lot of damage. It's just like, what? But maybe it wouldn't because they're probably doing 10 times worse than that. But I think that's like such a simple, like, what? I just, what do you mean? I have to retime my thing if you're wondering why I'm moving over here. No silly image, but I thought that would be really funny. And I think that's really silly. So, thank you for listening to my TED Talk about how to give the IDF ideas on how to torture their prisoners, their prisoners of war that they have there. That's me dancing, by the way. Oh, One Piece news, I forgot. I've been, for a whole year, I've had friends that have been coaxing me into reading One Piece. They're like, oh, you need to catch up. Oh, you really need to read it. You need to do all that. And I'm like, I want to watch the anime. Again, because I've already caught up. I caught up when the first Egghead part stopped. And, like, I really want to feel exhausted. I'm really nervous. I really want to do it at my own pace because the first time I watched it, I busted through that. I watched One Piece in under a year. Like under 6 months, I watched One Piece. Probably 5 months. If I took a, I did take a, like a month or two break once I got to like Wano, and technically Egghead was coming out. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Time's up. 3 minutes done. 3 minutes done. Cook for 3 minutes, splash of water. Cover the lid again, cook for another stream, or until the surface has set and the omelette is lightly browned with a slight wiggle when the pan is shook. Okay? Okay. That looks like a... I'm gonna be honest, maybe I should have added more water. Maybe that's what that... I don't know. So then we add the souffle. Don't do what I'm doing. I'm just poking at it with my raw dog hand. Or it says till the surface is lightly browned. It's not really that lightly browned. Maybe I give it a little bit more water. I don't know. So, regardless. The surface is set, almost is lightly brown, and has a slight wiggle. It's a slight yellow. I don't want to put it in too early. That's what I'm afraid of. Putting it in too early. Transfer the souffle omelette to a plate. Fold in half immediately. Okay. I think we're okay. That looks pretty solid. If I'm gonna be real, that looks pretty solid. Ooh, the bottom is slightly golden brown too. That's good. That's good. So, it says to transfer onto a plate. This plate has the emergency butter. But what I'm going to do instead is flip it in the pan. Like I thought. Some at the very bottom got it's the thing with this pan that I really don't like is that there's like a section of it that whatever's sitting there will get burnt, will get cooked. Like, look at that, it's not bad. Cooked unevenly. Put a little bit more butter on here. Like I said, it doesn't always get cooked evenly. Little piece of burnt egg there. Get that out of here, huh? It's not going to be the prettiest thing. It's not. Transfer the souffle omelette, fold in half immediately. Do the same thing as I did before. Okay, so we're going to pour the rest of this in a circle. Just gonna pour the rest of it in there. Then, gonna cover it. Cover it. Set the timer to 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Timer. 3 minutes. Starting now. I want to get a bag for my stuff. I call this the perfect time to start cleaning. So I'm going to put this guy in here. I know it's kind of big. We don't have smaller ones, unfortunately. I kind of forgot. I should have put that. I should really make a list and kind of put that in there. So I'm going to put this. That's too much. Put that in there. I will find a better spot for it in a bit. I'm going to get some saran wrap. That's parchment paper. Here we are. I found it. Just gonna get a little bit for that tomato paste. Looking at me a little bit. That's a lot of it. I'd rather have a little too much than not enough at all. I have to waste 2 slices. Let's get rid of that top. Go to that bad boy. Rubber band it on top. Rubber band it. Tomato paste in the fridge. That's there. You have the timer on. I feel like I was supposed to season something, and I didn't. I don't think I did anything. Fuck. I think it's okay. It's fine. We're fine. Everything is fine. I'll put a little bit more water in this time because I'm just curious. Apple juice break. I haven't taken one for a bit. Right as I did that, 3-minute alarm has surfaced. Perfect timing, if I do say so myself. So now, open that bad boy up. Alright! In the corners. I definitely put a lot more water in there. Alright. Three-minute timer. 3. Count 1, 2, 3. 3-minute timer. I always feel like doing this stuff. Kinda hard. I feel like it's always tough to have like a in-person audience with you and do things. That's just my anxiety, though. My anxiety. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Chua. Ba. Ba. Chua. I don't know. It's always, I always get so nervous. I feel like you can really see how nervous I am because I'm walking back and forth. When I pace and I talk and I just keep talking, it's always stress. Something's bothering me. I look kind of strong. No, I don't. I was so nervous for today, and I'm really excited that I did this. I'm so excited that I kind of conquered that fear and took a jump into something that I always wanted to do. I always wanted to cook. And when I moved down here, I saw this window, I saw what I could do, and I was like, yeah, I can't wait to cook. This is going to be, I'm actually going to learn how to cook. I bought the book. I'm actually going to learn how to cook. I work with chefs. I'm actually going to learn how to cook. And I'm going to cook it. And then someone's like, oh, did you cook this? Now I can tell the truth and be like, yeah, you can see the video where I cook it. And I give you instructions also on how to do it. So it comes with a video as well. QR codes in the back. And I think that would be a brilliant strategy. Because, yeah, could anyone make a recipe and then put a video next to it? Yeah, there's already so many chefs that do that. But I think it comes from a place of like, hey, I don't know how to cook, like, at all. So a lot of these instructions don't make sense to me. Because, like, a lot of it's like, what the fuck is diced? There's like minced and diced. What is the difference? I don't know. If I didn't have those little spoons that said tablespoon and teaspoon, I would have been lost. I would have had no idea what's going on. So, luckily for me, we still had, right as I moved it, 3 minutes. I'm going to leave it in there for another minute. Hopefully I don't forget. But as I'm saying, I think it's really fun. I'm really glad I took this step. I've been doing a lot of things that I'm not entirely comfortable with, that I'm not like, damn, And ever since I came down here, and ever since I moved back down, or came to Florida, I started to really exit my comfort zone, get out of my box, and start doing cool things. I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm really proud of myself for that. I'm giving myself a pat on the back. Yippee-ki-yay, me, my lanky self, is doing things that I always wanted to do. I love food. I always want to cook really good food. I always want to eat really good food. And I would get frustrated because I can't cook it. I don't even have a concept of how to cook it. That looks really big. Open sesame. Maybe too much water. Maybe too much water. I wish I could show you that. It's jiggling. It's really jiggling. Really, really jiggling crazy. Oh, I scared myself again. That's just a reflection of me wearing black against the... If I ever see... the thing about Florida, I love Florida. It feels very freeing to me. It's nice and warm. I don't get depressed as easily down here. Because of I think I have seasonal depression on top of regular depression. Oh, let me turn this off. Let's flip that as I'm yapping. Then we can move all these guys out the way. And I have to wash all of that. That's the one thing I don't like about cooking. Oh my god, look at all these things I have to wash. Put that over here. Okay, I just want to put a little water in it. I mean, I barely use this thing. I call it the tried and true. Pray, rinse and pray. Put these eggs in the fridge. Boom. Wipe that off. Got egg yolks all over the place. I did put a little water in it, so maybe it'll come off a little easier. Maybe I should have washed this immediately when it dropped. Imagine if I knocked over all of that. I would have been so sad. Okay, so omelets took me 2 hours to make. So you see, like, someone who actually knows what to do. This is something, I'm a person that learns, I love to learn a lot of random things. And a lot of times with tutorials, there's a lot of assumptions of knowledge. And that's what I feel like loses a lot of beginners. Assumptions of knowledge. And like, if you're a person that's staying in there for a bit longer. I think there's just too much water in that one. This was perfect. So good. Okay. There's assumption of knowledge, which I feel like trips up people who are trying to teach new people. Because, like, someone who knows how to cook is going to laugh at you when you say, oh, I don't know what a tablespoon is. I don't know what a teaspoon is. I don't know the difference. They're going to be like, what do you mean? It's like, well, I've never cooked before. What do you mean? And then, like, that's how you discourage someone from ever trying to cook again. I will fill that up in the morning. I don't feel like doing it right now. Put this in the fridge. Clean it up a little bit so we can eat our food that we cooked. And that's the thing I want to bridge. Because I don't know how to cook. So a lot of, even reading this, like, this is pretty simple. There's a few things here and there that's like, oh, well, maybe they could have said this versus that, or, you know? So it's always a little tricky to figure out what a new person would want versus an old person. And that's what I want to do. That's what my recipes want to do. Because, like, people who know what diced means don't want an explanation, like a detailed explanation. What the fuck is diced? What does diced mean? Oops, I just ripped it. Nice. And that's what I want to fill. That's the role I'm trying to fill. I want to make a chart, like a funny chart that's like teaspoon, tablespoon, like what's the difference? I want to make stickers that are like teaspoon. It's a spoon that's a tea cup, or like a spoon that's a table, like a full table. Like, what the fuck is a tablespoon? I would love to make that a sticker. Don't steal my idea. You better not steal it. It's my idea. Mine. My idea. Those are the next things I want to make. I feel like after I came down, I drove back home. I saw all my friends. I felt really happy. And I came back down here. I feel like I can lock in. Like, so for real. Oh, you want to have a heart-to-heart for a second? I've been doing a lot of the ASMR meditation nonsense. And it's not nonsense because it's filled. I'm an anxious human. I need reassurance from random fucking strangers that you're doing fine. Because the people around me aren't going to reassure me like some person that's like, hello, sweetheart. Everything. You're doing great. You're a goddess. You're the best thing that's ever happened. I need delusional. That is the level of like. That's the level of anxiety I'm at. I need delusional. Like, I'm not looking for like, oh yeah, you're doing great. Just keep going. Beyond that point. So beyond it. Straight delusions is what I'm looking for. I am shaking this a little bit. We're learning here. We're learning. It is at a very low volume because I'm a little scared. I see the edges getting browner, which is what I'm looking for. I always said that I wanted to date someone who would cook, but I feel like those guys are long gone, or they're hiding playing like Pokemon cards and like playing like Warhammer, and I'm never gonna see them. You know, it's like the guys I'm looking for are playing Warhammer right now, and they don't go outside. They don't go on dating apps. They don't do anything like that. And if I enter their domain, they're gonna be little cowards. I like cowards. I think they're fun. I like to. It's like a Pokemon evolution. I like to see like what they come up with. That's like a bad thing to have. I don't want that. It's like now. The reason I'm doing this also is because I'm hungry. 2, I'm really tired of eating pasta all the time. 3, I really, really, really want to make dumplings. Now that is like an advanced thing that we're not going to get to right now. We want to do simple meals. We're going to do simple meals. That's what we want. Okay, I think we can flip that. I'm just hungry. I gotta put the paste back on. Yeah, flip it. I think I put too much water. It looks so ugly. I think that's a little mean to say that. I want to put the first one on top. That one looks so much better. Hey, look. Omelet! Now we're gonna put this guy back on there. This is still hot. I don't want that in there right away. I'm gonna put this back down. One negative about having a silk bonnet on top of your head, your headphones will fly right off. Because I don't like having scrunched up that. So that's gonna mix up. I need the little guy. I'm a little nervous I'm not gonna like this tomato paste. Or like whatever this is called. Hopefully my dad will eat some of this in the morning. This feels like a lot. I think this is really This is a lot. I'm not going to be able to eat all this. I don't even know if I'll be able to eat all the egg. It is like 12:30 at night. Maybe I should do the cooking streams a little earlier. I didn't think it would take me 2 hours to cook an omelet. I didn't think it would take that long. I was like, oh, omelet looks easy. I know how to do eggs. This should be easy enough. Wrong. So wrong. You can see how bad my hunch is. Technically, it's a little further down, so I have to go like that. But like, I could like, you know, I could put one of these like. Cooking warrior. Some bullshit like that. Power stance it so my back is straight, you know. Isn't that so attractive? Isn't my back straight now? Okay, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm sorry. I have a tilted pelvic. Because I'm so obsessed. People are so obsessed with me having an ass. So I went like this more often to show it. You know? Just girly pop things. I'm just heating this soup up. I'm gonna get containers to put some of this in. Because I know all that ain't fitting in there. I ain't eating all that. How long has this been in here just sitting in there? I don't know. We got the Fantastic Four bucket. Right plane to sea. Boom. Rinse that off though. I think this setup, I'm so glad I moved down here. It's such a great setup to stream things. If I just get like a secondary camera and like the stream deck like near me, I can hit it and like you could see me cooking on the stove. That's if this ever picks off, you know? Kicks off. I cannot wait to edit this video. That's what me being excited about editing is unheard of. That is such an unheard of thing. That's how the economy is so bad. Might as well chase my dreams. Okay, we came to the end. If you come now, come. It's money shot time. How am I going to plate this? Okay, just like that. Just slammed it on there. Boom. That looks like okay. That looks just okay. I'll put the rest of this in a container. I don't think I'm eating all that. Ooh, it's going on the side there. Make sure that's not on a hot thing. Lock you up. Boom. Get a little bit, fell on this corner here. I'll still use that spoon. Or that, which one? We did it, guys. What's up, guys? We did it. I'm really, really excited to eat this. I'm super, super excited. I know it sounds so silly. Like, this is such a simple meal. Yeah, like, this was... How long have we been here? We're at the money shot. I'm going to take a picture of this. Dead ass. You're going to look at me and be like, Why are you taking a picture of it? Take another picture of it. I'm I'm excited. We did it. I'm so excited that this turned out so well. We're gonna eat some of this together. I don't know if I'll be able to eat all this. I'm pretty excited. I have to be on my knees for this one, guys, because we don't have a chair. But that's okay, because I'm pretty excited that we got this far. We completed it. Me completing something, let's have a heart to heart again, is such such an exciting thing. Usually, I don't complete a lot of things. Like my first big achievement I completed was obviously my degree. I was about to give up on that. I was about to go home and just be like, yeah, I did enough. I really pulled that through. I finished my degree. The one before that was I finished the Fable games, the Fable 3. Finished all of that. Super big accomplishment for me. And that's what, those are my accomplishments. That's my list. Thanks for stopping by. But again, this is another thing I accomplished. I started my business, did my art, made my first successful pieces, have so many people that love my things, have them hanging up in their wall, using my recipe cards. Ah, so good. Okay, I'm gonna get my apple juice. I'm gonna add more on there. It's Aldi's apple juice. If you don't use Aldi's, missing out on all these nuts in your mouth. Guys, been a little bit more influential than I thought, huh, Mr. Fantastic? A little bit more influential than you thought? Oh, my body. Don't look at that arch. Just nothing was moving there. I'm tired. I've been moving around all day. Alright, guys. We got our apple juice. I can even move it this way. Apple juice. We got our food. We gotta take some photos here. We made it! We made it! I'm gonna go a little bit over here. Oh, oh, we made it! Oh, is that a thumbnail? Feels like it. Okay, I'm gonna put this covering my double chin. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, it's time to eat. I am hungry. It's a little strange thing to eat at 12:30 at night. You know, it's morning time somewhere. Genuinely morning time somewhere. I cut it. You're not gonna really see it. Kind of. I don't know, guys. I think I hate it. I think it doesn't taste like I like the tomato paste. I think the omelet tastes awful. And I think I cook my eggs in a specific way. that I only like a specific way of omelet or of egg. And this egg is plain as all hell. And I hate plain eggs. I do. I hate them. I really do. I mean, I'm gonna eat a good amount of this. I think it's too much water. I think it's not enough flavor. Like when I take a stomp in there, it's like soaking. It's like dripping out of my mouth. If I did this again, I can't sit like that. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't sit it like that anymore. I had to bring a chair in from the living room. I can't sit like that anymore. It was so uncomfortable. Oh, this is so much better. Okay. I'm really proud that I did it, yeah? But this sucks. This is like, this is unedible. Something came out of my mouth and I don't know where it went. And it's like the egg just tastes so bland. And I didn't want to go off the recipe because I didn't know how this would turn out. Like I said, I've never made an omelet for myself. Now we know that we need to put spices in this shit. This is like, this is so bland. and I put too much water in the egg. Yeah, a splash. Put the Canopy Lake in the egg. Mm-mm. You know, I like the sauce. Like the tomato sauce is I really like that. I like all the seasonings on that. Now, it said at the very end to put parsley in there on the top for something. I got Italian seasoning. I don't know, maybe the Italians can help this. The egg needs something on it to make it taste better. The egg needs help. You know. You know what's good? Apple juice. Did I make that? Nope. Okay. My feet hurt like a motherfucker. Can I complain? This is the Goblin's Pantry and I can complain because I own the damn channel. My feet hurt. I've did DoorDash for like 5 hours today and I made like $50. $54. And that hurt my feelings. That felt like a waste of time. If I made like $80, maybe I wouldn't have been so salty. It, like doing this whole meal was 25 bucks to get like all the ingredients and stuff because I don't have tomato paste, I don't have oregano, I don't have like heavy cream. Like there's just certain things I don't have because we don't cook. We're not people, we're not cooks here. Um, like that was not worth my time. Like what is 50? Hold on, 11:30, 12:30, 1, 2, 3, 4:30. I wasn't even. I was making not even $13 an hour. I was genuinely making like $10 an hour. And like the thing with the door, it's like I don't think it's DoorDash's situation. It's like I think there's just so many dashers and not enough people ordering. Because I feel like I am not waking up at like 10 today. I am so tired. Now I could go. There's a 4:30 time. Could do that instead. There's always like crackhead hours. That time's always available. I feel like I'm gonna not wake up like for this time. And like that time was the most amount of money I made. Most of that $50 was made at like that 11:30 time. And it's like I'm not going out at like midnight to 1:30. I don't know this area very well. If it was Clearwater area, and it is, I know that a bit better. If it was the home zone that I'm really in, maybe I would think about it. But it's just like places I don't really know that well. It's kind of far away. Now St. Pete would be bussin', and that's still kind of far away. And it's just like, is that worth it? I need certain money, yeah, but is that worth it? Not really. Like all these times are like crackhead hours. Like who knows when this releases so they can get like actual times? Like how far in advance are we like, oh, I just found out. Like it wants me to work from 4 a.m. to 12 a.m. Are you out of your mind? Why are those the times? Like 4 to 9 p.m.? Easy. Easy time. I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that. But I think people are really feeling the government shutdown because there's a lot of government people, there's a lot of people that work for the government that aren't being paid. So they're like, oh, well, I gotta do DoorDash, I gotta do something. And like during the summer, you could just go on and off, on and off. You'd always have a slot to go in. They were like, hey, we need people, we need people. And now, no one can go in. We don't need people. It's like people can't make the food fast enough. I don't know. But I'm just tired. I don't want to go tomorrow. And like you're just sitting there doing nothing. And like I don't mind because I get to draw in the middle of it, but like I could do that at home. Like why am I out here? That's the part that pisses me off. Like I could be at home. I guess I can go to St. Pete. Maybe something will pop up. Yeah, I'm sleeping until like 1. I'm not waking up for a while. These times are ass. They're actually just ass. Anyways, I'm over it. I don't really know what to do. I can feel, oh my god, I can feel how tired I am. I just like, sitting down, I ate those 2 bites. I am tired. Oh Lord. I think I was running on pure adrenaline. And like, I was so nervous. But I'm so happy I did this. I just went on the wrong app. I just went straight to TikTok. My brain is rotted. I saw a TikTok in passing where everyone's like, oh, you see how there's so many more videos where they're like, I ended my brain rot because I picked up a book and I went outside. Alright, dude. Like, no, you didn't. You still go on for who cares how long. Oh, I don't know where to eat. This tastes like ass. Like, I don't have to eat this. I really don't. It's watery. It's like just okay. You know, it's just okay. Sauce is good though. No, I wouldn't just eat the sauce. That's kind of the issue. Definitely could though. Bussin'. The sauce at least. Oh. I'm thinking about all the dishes I have to wash. I don't know why people like cooking. If the food tastes good, it's fulfilling, but when it tastes like just cheese, I'm just sad. Like, I don't even get to eat a fulfilling meal. I just get like a, hey, that's a pretty cool accomplishment. And like it is, because now I know how to do it. Now I know how to be better. Now I know what I'll do better. How I'll do it better. This is shit. It just tastes so, the egg tastes awful. It's just, it, it's just watery. It's, I put too much water. I probably didn't put enough something in it. I don't know. That tastes bad. That tastes bad. I wish I could be like, yeah, that tastes really good. Oh my god, I'm such a good chef. First try. Nah, bitch, this is not a first try. This is a first to the trash. First try, any percent straight to trash. Oh, that really hurt. That's really, I'm very deflated because that didn't taste good. I'm gonna wrap this up and pretend like I'll eat it in the morning. That sauce, I'll use that for something else. I probably will, what I'll do is I'll make like some pasta or something and use that sauce for that. That sauce I'll make again. That was really good. I really like that sauce. Gotta move the chair. Ah, ah. But fellas, oh, my legs are so tired. Oh, I'm so tired. Thank you everyone who lurked around and sat through and watched me nervously pace back and forth as I tried to figure out what was going on. And I tried to figure out what I was doing. And just to turn out and make that. Let me get this saran wrap. I think it will be fun to make this again, like in the future. Like to me, this omelet tasted like a really, like IHOP. IHOP makes my stomach hurt whenever I eat there. Like it is the most unseasoned, just disgusting eggs, disgusting, like everything. I just don't like IHOP. Perkins is a southern place. Perkins, much better food. They season their stuff so much better. IHOP just tastes like ass. IHOP is IHOP straight to the bathroom. That's what I'm hopping to. Oh, maybe I should have a shot here, you know, I'm thinking creator-wise. Straight to the trash. Oh, I forgot this had saran wrap on it. Throw this out. Go to trash. I don't know. Tough. If I did like $10 commissions or like $5 commissions, I feel like that would be more worth my time than doing a DoorDash. Doing like a day of DoorDash. I think it's time to unleash the $5 commissions. So if I get 10 $5, it took me like an hour each, same amount as me working out and doing DoorDash. So much better. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna, like, tomorrow. I'm gonna make posts, and then it's like, oh yeah, I'll do it on Saturday. Ah, shit. I forgot how many dishes I have to wash now. Fuck. Shit. Alright, well. Oh, let me come back here with my apple juice. Okay, sorry. I want to do it once. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for joining. I don't know why that keeps disconnecting. That randomly. I think I'm just slightly too far. But thank you very much, everyone, for joining my very first cooking stream. A little botched, a little cooked, you know? Hold on. I am so happy that everyone wanted to come and say hello. All the people who stopped by and entertained me for a bit as I'm trying to figure out all these ingredients. I just want to thank you all. I really appreciate it. All the lurkers that said hello, or did not say hello, said hello IRL, and I didn't hear you. I did hear you. I have cameras. I heard everything. I'm sorry. Thank you again. I really appreciated it. I'm obviously going to play this back, and I'm going to hear how bad the audio is. I think the bad audio adds to it. I think it's pretty funny. So I probably wouldn't change it. But I don't really care. Next. Thank you again. I really appreciate everyone coming. Thank you, thank you. Here's my bow. Here's my... No, I'm not doing that. If those videos of me in like high school ever come out of me dabbing instead of fighting, kill me. That was one of the most cringiest things. I had an eye-opening moment where I was like, oh, I was really cringy in high school. I thought I was holding back. A lot. Ooh, shit. Think about that out loud. Oh, I was holding back. I was holding back, and I was still like, oh. I should have just gone full out. I should have gone full out. I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing now as a 20-something-year-old, you know? As a Romania, year-old woman. That's what I'm doing now. But regardless, like I said earlier, thank you very much for joining. I feel like really strong. I don't look that strong. Regardless, sorry, so distracted. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining us. This was really fun. I really enjoyed doing this. I will do it again. I think this will become a Thursday special. I think we'll do that every Thursday. If we can't do it Thursday, maybe a Friday. I usually want to do something outside my house. But maybe we'll make it a Thursday special. Or we'll add more. Depends on how fast I edit a video to post on YouTube. I have a newsletter coming out. Sign up to that damn newsletter. Join our Discord, all that fun stuff. I put all that information in the Discord because I'm lazy. And I like Discord as my form of communication because it's easier for me. That's just, I communicate a lot of times on Discord. But yeah, my feet hurt. Alright, Soldier Boy. Your music sucks, and so do your glasses. I forget that whole thing. Take that, soldier bitch. That's an old one. That was one of my favorite videos. It is getting harder and harder to find that video. I should have downloaded it, but it is one of my favorite videos. Yeah, cooking is done. No more cooking. No more cooking with the goblin. No more. All done. Alright. I gotta walk over and turn it off. So, yeah, thank you again. Thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate it. I felt a little low energy because I was really nervous, but I really appreciate it. How long was I been streaming for? 3 hours. 3 hours is insane. Oh my god, I didn't know we were on here for that long. Oh my god. I mean, I know I made the thing in 2 hours and I started yapping for half of it. But okay, regardless, we're out of here. Thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate it. I will put this will be a main channel. This will be on our YouTube channel. Obviously it's as a VOD on the YouTube channel. But I'll cut this up. I really enjoyed doing this. This is really fun. I can't wait to do another one. That's what sparks joy. I really can't wait to do another one. Thank you again. Thank you for follows. Thank you for all that. If anyone followed, I don't even know. But I'll be out of here. I'm out of here. Toodles.